Welcome back. Holiday get-togethers can also mean a busy kitchen and an endless supply of food, but there are ways to stay healthy and still enjoy the traditional feast. Dr. Marta Katalenas is here with some helpful tips for us this morning. Thank you so much for being here once again.
Thank you for having me again.
There are ways to kind of alter the traditional favorites and keep them healthy. What are some of those examples?
Absolutely. I brought you some examples. This is your traditional turkey. Instead of stuffing it with bread, with meat, we're going to put fresh fruit. Just cut up fruit. This one I brought today is actually one of those store-baked ones, and this is just a turkey breast. You can use a whole animal, a whole turkey, and just stuff it with cut up fruit. Put some lemon juice and just put it in the oven. So even this one that is already cooked still needs to go into the oven for about an hour to warm up. And so the fruit is going to melt, it's going to go through the meat of the turkey, it's going to make it very juicy and tasty.
Nice.
And cut down the calories. A serving of the traditional stuffing can be up to 200 calories. This can be 50, 60 calories.
I can't get over the size of those grapes. They're huge.
I know, they are great.
Also, we have the traditional sweet potatoes.
Traditional sweet potatoes, most of the recipes ask you to add a lot of brown sugar, adding sugar to a product that is already sweet. So try cooking the same recipe but without the sugar. And you're going to find out that you taste the sweet potatoes more and you cut the amount of calories in half.
The taste won't be that much different. They're already sweet.
The taste won't be much different.
It's all in the name.
Exactly.
Also, another alternative?
An alternative to butter, you just can use olive oil. Some people think that olive oil is to cook, right?
Right,
and
only for
to
cooking.
bake, you use butter, right? That's the traditional thought. But you can actually use olive oil to bake. The amount of calories is going to be the same because fat is fat, regardless of the origin. But it will be better for your arteries and for your heart. So it's no saturated fats here.
No saturated fat.
So better quality.
And then, of course, it wouldn't be the holidays without a little dessert.
Exactly.
And
yes,
so we have a bundt cake over here.
Yes. And what I brought this to make a point is that you can actually cut the amount of sugar by half. We Americans have a lot of traditional recipes, and we have been repeating them year after year. If you cut the amount of sugar by half, you still taste it, it's still your original recipe, but we tend to use too much. So cut it by half. You will cut the amount of calories by at least a third.
Wonderful. And you have a book just out.
I do, yes. My book came out a few months ago, but is now in a paper form also. And I really am concerned about families. They come to my office, they tell me, young families, that they don't know how to prepare balanced meals for their kids. So this is an attempt to put it all together, all the information, all the advice I can give them, and they can read it all in one book.
It's called The Step Up Diet.
The Step Up Diet.
Dr. Marta Katalenas, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me again.
Don't wait to start New Year's for your resolutions.
No,
you can start now.
Right now.
That's
right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
David Yeoman.